Hey all, going out today in the Mosquito Lagoon and Indian River and Banana River. Going to check some spots. I heard there's been some fish kills, so I want to check my big trout spots and see if they lived. Stay tuned. Hopefully I don't find any, but we'll see. Well, first one dead. About a 23-incher. Oops, guess you can't see me. But a moment of silence. Those are all big trout. We're gonna measure every single one. That sucks. Yep. Another 23. I'm not going to measure those two because those are two males. 29. Damn. You know that. It's probably about a 9-pounder. 8-9-pounder. Let's go to this one. $27. That sucks. So for context, got a bruiser right here. We had a big freeze and the water got really cold, so these fish just couldn't handle it. God, another 29. Thank God I'm not seeing any 30s. Gives me hope. That gives me hope. Another big girl right here. $28-incher. That sucks. Those are both like 24s. Two 23 24s. I don't know if I measured that one. That's about a 25, 26 right there. This one right here. 25, 26. So that one was a 30-incher. The first 30-incher I came across. I've come across, I don't know if you see it over there, but there's another one over there. But I can turn these off. It's pretty disheartening. This is one of the spots where I really was able to crack the code on big trout. So it's saddening seeing all these big dead fish. The one silver lining is I'm not seeing any small fish. They're all, I saw probably six fish that were, I'd say 22 to 26, and about a dozen fish that were 27 to 30 inches. All big fat fish, which really sucks to see. First fish, 30 incher. It's a shame. So I came to my second trout spot, and right off the bat, 30 incher. God. God, this sucks. So I had to mute it here because I'm on the phone with the buddy, but it's not all doom and gloom. The reds actually were actually feeding, so I brought a rod just to mess around if I did find some fish that were at least living and eating, and did not expect to find schools of redfish in creeks, but they were actively going through and feeding, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna catch one. And you could tell these fish were a little bit lethargic because they weren't really chasing my lure. I had to bounce the paddle tail on bottom. And even then they didn't spook away from the kayak. They just kind of moved off. But I was able to get one to eat pretty dang close. So, I mean, these fish really didn't fight, but as soon as I'd get them, end game, they would thrash around next to the kayak. It's a nice mid to upper slot fish. I had nothing ready because I was, looking at big trout, dead big trout, and these fish kind of caught me by surprise. But throughout the video, I'm just going to have random clips that are muted because I'd be on the phone, kind of relaying what I'm seeing to other people. But, I mean, it's going to be just one after another of these big trout. This is one of my cooler eats that I've had. Was just checking out a flat and saw this dude kind of just meandering around, and he wanted to play. Alright, hooks out. Another chunky fish. But consolation to seeing a bunch of dead trout. So kept on moving, found more reds, and I was, being a little optimistic because at this point haven't seen many dead ones or dead trout. So I was like, okay, maybe they lived. Maybe they're somewhere in the labyrinth and, they found some deeper water and lived. But I quickly started to find more. Alright, that's not good. That sucks. And checking out some more flats. I just see a big white belly and it's like, damn. There's no way that's a trout. There. Okay, it's a black drum. You know it's bad when the black drummer's starting to die. Oh, that's another small one. It's probably about a 23, 24. And had to make a pit stop. Found some more reds. And for their size, I mean, they're not fighting hard. To be honest, these reds are fighting more like drum than they are reds. So this is number 4, but I wasn't really counting today. I was more counting the dead trout than these reds. I could have caught 20 and it wouldn't have mattered. Fat fucker. He's been eating good. Just a little pumpkin. Look at that belly. Oh, the sun can't see it, but big old belly. And gotta get these little rats to add the sats a little bit. Such cold fish. Looks like he just died, probably last night. Damn, that sucks. There's another one somewhere back there. Right there. So I keep sighing because this area, it held a lot of big trout and I knew it, and I never pressured them because I wanted them to stay kind of happy. I would have known they were all gonna die. I would have hammered them a little bit harder. It's like 24. that's about what it looks like. Mother Nature caught them before I could.
That last one was probably like a 24, 25.
Yeah, that's one we're gonna measure.
I'm trying to cut this video down as short as I can with the in between picking up dead fish, just so it's not so long for y'all.
Yeah, that's how the day's been. And they've all been 30 inchers, which sucks.
I'm contemplating measuring this fish, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. It looks big.
Oh, this one's only a 27 and a half. Only a 27 and a half. God, this sucks. There you go, buddy. Rest in peace. That one is probably around a 26, 27. Yeah, based on the tail, 26, 27. This one's a giant. Holy shit. And there's another one down there. It looks like, I don't think very many trout made it. Please be a redfish. Nope, it's a trout. It's smaller than I thought. Probably a 28, I'd say. I mean, we had four or five 30 inchers back to back to back.
Some of those 30s I didn't get on camera, just because I was just picking them up left and right. I was getting fed up.
He's going down on me. Okay. Okay, this one's a smaller fish. Found the 27s. I was hoping they lived. But nope. 27s are dead too.
not far away from that 27, as was this monster.
Yeah, that's like 25, 26 based on the tail. Okay, let's see how big these are. It's about 27. And then this one is a black drum. That's a trout. They're all trout. Fuck. 24. How big is this one? This one looks like a 25er. 27. Yeah, he's like a 27. That one's like a 24. I'm not gonna mess with that one. This one, however, this one looks sizable. Yep, this one is sizable. Here's my 28s. Got a redfish. That's something different. Oh my god, look at all these redfish.
It's funny. I was looking at a trout, and just out of the corner of my eye, I just see just a wall of reds coming at me.
Jesus Christ, look at them all. I picked up the wrong lure.
And I just couldn't find that school again.
Oh! Did not expect you. I'm trying to keep them from thrashing around. I don't want them to spook the red school. I don't even know where the red school is. They're over there. I sees them.
I thought I saw them, but it turned out to be just 2 fish. That school just disappeared on me.
Come on. On a slayer. That's good to see. At least the drummer survived. Well, the drums usually thrive.
Just one after another with these big trout. The one good thing is I'm not seeing any small fish.
Okay, well, here's another one.
So at least the genetics are still in the area with the smaller fish.
Alright, so that's a redfish. He's not tailing the right way, unfortunately. Okay, this one's another redfish. Yep, redfish. Fuck, it's a trout. Damn it. It was looking small. About a 25, 26. Oh, look at that. Called it. 25, 26. This looks like a big trout. Oh no, it's a redfish. Okay. How big? How big? Judging on the tail. He's gonna be like 28, I'd say. 27, 26. Yeah, 27. This one looks like a black drum or a redfish. As I'm getting closer, looking more and more like a red. And that's exactly what it is. It's a redfish.
So I'm not really saying much because, I mean, what is there to say? It's sad that all these fish perished.
Trying to do this in 15-mile-an-hour wind, it said it was only going to blow 8.
So I had to mute it here because, again, I was talking about the area. But it's such a sad sight to see all these big trout just belly up.
There's a big trout that's living. Oh, thank you, Jesus Christ. I'm going to cast at you. I have
I
to.
could rewind, but I was going across the grass patch. That's a big trout. It's probably a 30-incher, but probably the
I don't know where you went.
30-incher I saw living.
I'm glad I saw you. God, this is sad. Another 29. That is a black drum.
So, decided to go back and start catching some reds.
It's gonna suck coming back with that wind.
Just to kill some time. And it was pretty much every cast. Just had to work the paddle tail real slow on bottom. It's hard to fake excitement when in the back of your mind you're thinking you just watched an entire generation of trout perish. Always gotta have a Butterfingers moment. It's not my vid if I don't. So at this point I'm just cranking in these reds, just trying to get some frustration out.
Belly. And eating good.
So my GoPro, was acting funny. It actually recorded 3 reds.
It's hard to leave these fish.
And just corrupted 3 files, which sucks, because one of the bigger fish were on there. But what can you do?
I'm gonna give it till 3:30 and then I'm gonna head out. Freeze isn't all that bad. Hey y'all, it's the next day, or next night. I didn't do an outro for this day of because I wanted to really think about what I was gonna say. But I just wanted to say that initially I was bummed, but I got to experience those trout in one spot for 4 years and the other spot for a year and a half. And I had those fish kind of to myself, really. I really had them dialed in to where I could go up 2 times out of the month, and one of those times I'm going to get a big trout, or at least have a chance at one. So not many people can say that, especially in this day and age. And for the most part, those fish were really untouched. Sure, people would go there and fish for reds, but not really the trout. So it was very unique in that sense. So yeah, I'm grateful to have experienced that before they all died. With that being said, you probably won't see a trout video come from me for a long time. I want those fish to kind of have a year or two to really bounce back, maybe longer. So I'll be doing less trips up there. I'll go every once in a while for redfish, but to be honest, anyone can catch reds. Those trout, it was really special in a sense that no one really targeted big trout like that. At least not in the Mosquito Lagoon, nowadays. So, hope you stayed till the end of this video. I wish I had some better news, but it is what it is. Like and subscribe. Hopefully next video is going to be a bit more entertaining. I did catch some reds and a drum this trip, but I go up there for trout, and if there's a few left. I saw like 4 big ones that were alive, but those big ones need to repopulate. So I'm not gonna mess with them for at least 2 years. So hope you enjoyed. Till next time, see ya.